Thank you, Lisa, Nina, and Judy, for writing the headlines for today and the future. At the WBC, we are collaborating, we are accelerating, we are reshaping and creating, we're amplifying, or as some say, shining a spotlight, and we are empowering. We are doing all of this together. Individuals, companies, organizations, the workforce, all the way to the media. So to close out this amazing day and a half, I'm turning this over to my partner, sponsor, and inspiration, the CEO of the Women Business Collaborative, Edie, Fraser.
Thank you all. This has been so inspirational. And as Judy Woodruff said, if the door seems closed, knock it down. And we keep going as we accelerate our goals. So can we say that the first day and a half of this summit has been the greatest learning and development experience? And now it's time to say first, thank you. Thank you to all the participants. Thank you to our speakers, our sponsors, to our organization partners, most of whom you heard from on the 9 actions. Thank you. And can you join me and even clap wherever you are for Gwen Young and our amazing team at WBC. Thank you. And can we also say to our event partner with technology, Go West, to that team, you really worked some miracles as we kept on time and we really engaged everyone. Thank you to Go West as our partner. And now what we're going to do, because like you, I have at least 30 pages of notes and we've got thousands of chat remarks to go through, but we want to tell you that the recordings are available and Gwen Young will make sure already yesterday's are up on our site, but we just got the ones from today. But she will be working with our team to get those to all the registrants. The registrants were 3,500 plus people. And we say thank you. The bigger deal is to ask you for your feedback, but we're asking you for your call for action. For those that are already in with us and on the advisory or leaders council or in the action initiatives, what else can you do as we thank you and as you build the sisterhood? And again, we want to emphasize our sisters of color, and now with allies of her with our men. What are you going to do to move up women of color and diversity with us? And which men can you nominate to us for WBC? I want to tell you that Gwen and I and Pat Shea and all of us are going to be waiting for your emails, for your nominations. Our whole team wants to listen to you, and we want to keep amplifying. So I think as you see the incredible CEO remarks, the Trailblazer remarks, the 2 films that will be out, the Lily Ledbetter film that will hit the movie theaters by the spring, and the companies of purpose. Why is Mona Lisa smiling? There were so many remarks in the chat. Yes, we are a part of that. We will be in a kickoff presentation of that film, but it'll also be shown in all business schools. So what we want you to do is tell us what you're going to do. And not only what you're going to do against the call to action, but what can we do to support you in that cause? We said this morning that leaders only are good if they build other leaders, not followers. So what we want to do is, who else do you want to bring in as leaders against this movement? As Lynn Bourne and we challenge, if we've accomplished this much and we are holding ourselves accountable now, what can we be by 2025 and 2030? We don't have a lot of time. We've got to be big. We got to be bold. It's not evolution anymore. It's really a revolution to really change these numbers of parity. If you listen to the sessions, and we were able to go in and out, the fascination on those companies that are public putting their pay parity data out, some within their companies to all employees. But what we're seeing is the totality of leadership. So step up with us. Tell us what you want to do, and tell us where you want to be a thought leader, because Gwen and the team will accelerate everything that we are doing on the roundtables, on the social media, and in our areas of what we can do jointly with your brands, so that we co-brand in this movement to drive the change. And good news, so just as we said yesterday that Fortune named their first woman, when we get together on October 13th for the Women CEOs in America at the National Press Club, and when we start to galvanize every issue, like the Enterprising Women Conference in November, everything we look at, we want to take the data and tell the stories. So give us your data, give us your stories. Gwen and her team have built our website to be a one-stop shop where you can go and give us information, query the information, and let us know what we can do for you, with you. But again, the call for action of what you and your teams are going to do. And then there was a lot of what you can do in terms of what you're going to do individually, and think through that and let us know your actions and let us tell you ours. We are proud, we are humbled, and again, it was said over and over, hear the voices. I think Gwen has that we're going to have the one song again, but if you want to sign up on the Advisory and Leaders Council, let Gwen and me know. If you want to get involved, more active in the 9 actions, as our companies, we want to delve deep. It was extraordinary for the CEOs and for the trailblazers to lay bare their data and their stories and to say they're not doing enough. They all pledge to get to parity if they're not there now. And we know that with the entrepreneurs, with the capital issue, with the women in tech, we are going to change the pipeline. We are going to lift each other up, and we're going to do it with a sense of urgency. With that, Gwen, I turn it back to you. I thank you for teaching us so much. I'll tell you, if you feel like me, you feel that we can listen to each other, give each other the ideas and the momentum, and then take the leadership and run.